Hello guys, so here we are, episode 14, the final episode of this Build a Bar challenge. First of all, I'd like to obviously thank you all so much for watching, and also the incredible amount of you guys that have come in to see me in the dive bar. Oh, is it open yet? When's it going to be open? And I feel I've let you down in some way by not having it ready, but as I'm sure you've felt all through these videos, most of it really has been circumstances out of my control. I've done my best, I've begged, I've done what I can to push these things along, but I've essentially been let down horrendously. And let's talk about money now at the start of the video. I can tell you today I've spent, I'm embarrassed, 2.9 million baht. Now 300,000, that is key money, so I suppose you could say that's kind of in play, as it were, rent in advance, so it's 2.6. Now if I have worked it out and thought about it, how much money I have been, I'm not going to use the word ripped off, but let's say overspend that could have been avoided, is near enough 1 million baht. So if I'd only spent 1.6 million to date on this project, I'd actually be quite comfortable with that. But 1 million is gone. I'm not going to ever see that again. So I've got to man up and accept that and put it down to, as I mentioned, my own, let's say, overconfidence that I thought I could trust somebody to project manage it when they couldn't. So as I said, you'll see in this episode where we're at now, and I'll give you some news at the end about what I'm going to do about it. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please enjoy. Right, hi guys, it's Sunday the 13th of November. Now, I'm just going to sort of walk around and show you, what it looks like and everything. This is kind of obviously most of the lights that are going to be used when the bar's open, although things need to be checked there as well. But as you can see, it doesn't look so bad, but it is. Once you start scratching beneath the surface, you can see. Now this wall here, this was going to be my fantastic feature wall that I was so excited about. They just, basically what they do, they just ignore you until eventually you give up and then compromise. So I've chosen these 4 pink LED lights, which do actually achieve what I was hoping to, which is connects the bottom to the top. So that's good, The seats, again, they are so cheap and nasty, it's unbelievable. I said to the project manager over and over again, I said, look mate, I can get the seats done for 4,000 baht a meter, and they're going to be the same as the dive bar, really comfortable, really nice. People always comment how comfy they are. Oh no, we can do better. Well, this is a disaster. They actually even just mismeasured and forgot about these 2 bits there. So basically I've got a choice, either send them back and get them made by someone else, or put up with them. So I haven't decided that yet. Now, I had a meeting with the project manager on last Monday, and I said, look mate, the time for messing around is done. I said, I employed you, and he's Farang, European. I said, I employed you to be the project manager, which means you manage the project, so I don't have to, because I don't have the time to do it. And you failed. You just basically have not done anything I've asked, and you haven't been here. In fact, you're probably here once a week. And he said, yeah, I know. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, I'm sorry. I've not had good health and I've had a few other problems. I'm like, well, I'm really sorry, mate, but how does that help me? You've cost me, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of extra 1,000 bahts by messing things about and doing them twice and 3 times, because the builders are basically complete and utter cowboys, and you've just let it happen and keep sticking your hand out for more money. He said, yeah, I know. I said, well look, you've got what you've got, you ain't getting no more, so basically you're finishing it for nothing. And he agreed. So anything that gets done now is in some way a bonus. I had to look on the bright side of things. This door here, I said to him, come on then, use that toilet. And he squeezed in there. He said, that's all right. I said, no, it's not. Simple choice, mate. Turn the door around so it opens outward as per my drawings, or knock down these walls and make the toilet 1.1 meters wide as per my drawings. I said to him, you didn't even give the drawings to the builder. You just let them get on with it. You did not project manage. Anyhow, that's kind of where we're at. So now I've just got this phase where they're just coming in, fixing a few things, bodging most things up, and then as soon as they've gone, I'll have to get some other builders in to finish it off. He has agreed to put a new window in here, free of charge. Well, nothing's free, is it? Because I've obviously paid for it already. This shower's finished. No hand basin, they decided they didn't need one there, so they didn't bother. And doors are on, which is good. And this bathroom's okay. I've tested all the water. Look, these lights are quite good, you see? Look, they can change colour and whatnot. Up here the same, I'll show you these lights too. If I can find the light. Oh no. Hang on. Where's the light switch for here? Oh, just where you'd expect it. Right, okay. So, you know, these rooms will be quite nice when they're done. I've tested all the air cons, they're all working, which is a good thing. So, a lot of things are satisfactory, but not fantastic. I'll just take you up to the top as well. And show you what's going on up here. Again, they cleaned the windows, which I'm amazed they did that nicely. This door's old, but they've managed to fit it so it's actually shut. That's good. Again, got a fan in here, which is I bought myself, and the lights, you can change them around, you see? White and blue, just blue. So, again, nice, but I didn't ask for them in here. But anyway. This is funny as well. So they painted that wall pink, and these walls grey. And I said, no, you're supposed to have done this wall here, where the bed goes, pink, and all the rest grey. But then I said, but look, don't worry about it, I can live with it. But no, they've done it anyway. The water pressure is good now. Look. Oh, that was turned off. Oh, good grief. It was good when I tested it. Now it's not again. And the roof, well, yes, they went up there, did one more coat on it. We had a bit of rain last night and it seems to have held up. Anyway, so there we are. I will do one more show round when it's all clean as well. So here we are, folks. It's the 25th of November. Let's do our final walkthrough. First thing you're going to see is that it's not finished, but I'll show you what's going on and where we're up to, and then I'll explain to you what's going to happen next. So as you can see, this is all pretty much finished to their standard. Lots needs tidying up, for example. It's just little things like this. I mean, it's just, you know, it's easy to fix. I can do it myself. The seats, they have, well, I met with the seat guy and he said, oh yeah, I can adapt them, fix them and do this, but the truth is I know he can't. So effectively I've lost my deposit of 40,000 to the seat guys, and I'm going to get them done again at a later date. So they might look too bad to you, but I promise you they're really, you know, thin and flimsy, and you know, they don't fit in with what we were trying to do here, which was make a really nice, comfy, exciting bar. Again, you know, just a bit of fun here, look. So they sort of must have run out of the silver stuff, run out of tiles, so I know, let's just paint that stair block, that chair black. But I don't mind that, because I think what I'm going to do now, I'll just step back a bit and show you. This area here, as you can kind of see there, I think sort of a big common table there with stools round it, obviously close to the bar, will be better. So that's not the end of the world. I don't mind that. Here are the tabletops, look. So we actually got these done. These are done. There's 11 of those. But what I'll do again is get the my friend, the metal guy, to make the tables for me and get it right, you know. The bar itself, we always says, not too bad. Obviously, we will need a point of sale system in there eventually. The CCTV is good. We've just got to get the Wi-Fi working at some point later, and it's all done. The cameras are up, so that has been done. As I mentioned before, the aircon's all in the whole building done, so these are good things, positives. I've been around all the sinks and toilets and urinals, and we seem to have solved all the leaks, but there will be obviously checking up to be done later. The shelves at the back here, I will put nice little LED lights behind the shelves to make it pop and look great. I'll probably just follow on with pink as well. Now, in here, the ongoing issues regarding the sewage and the urinal water will still have to be addressed. I mean, it was ignored by this builder, as I've said before, and it's got to be done. But I've done some research already, and I've also got the landlord coming down to see me, and he seems to think he knows something. There is obviously a leak going on here and at the back. The problem is now behind that wall there is next door's wall, and there is one hole there where water's getting in. Very easy fix. Oh no, ran out of tiles. And look, I asked for these drain covers, no. You know, again, but I'll tell you what guys, I'm actually thinking maybe now, if we're gonna get things done one by one, step by step, price by price, maybe this room actually ought to be the urinals, and then I can make the urinal area here, because don't forget, the problem is all this plumbing goes into the grey water pot, which is basically just water for showers and hand basins, so it's gonna stink. And this will be a very nice room for the girls, sorry, for storage, you know, because you do need storage space in a bar, you know, spare toilet rolls, you know, maybe get some booze in here. It will be utilised, and then I can do something different up here. Let me show you. This area here, this big area at the top of the stairs to the mezzanine, I could put the seat I just showed you that I'm going to abandon here, facing down, put lockers for the girls, one there and one against the wall here, a little mirror, a little desk and a curtain, and I reckon that'll be a brilliant changing area for the girls. Bearing in mind, of course, they're going to eat upstairs in that little top room you've seen before. But what also would be great is, you know, it'll bring more life to this upstairs bit. There'll be constant movement and action going on. So, again, imagine this area. I will have to replace those seats, as you know, and I will tidy up the sort of you know, the silver bit here. Maybe put some tiles around it here to make it nicer, and of course tables there, and of course a couple of curtains for privacy. So you can see, you know, it looks okay. A couple of you guys have come and look at it and said, look, you know, it's great, Dean, you gotta finish it, mate. This door, they have turned it round. They managed to find a routing tool and cut the frame this side. So even though it's too small, it's serviceable. And oh yeah, there you go, look, leaking at the back. You see what I mean? They just don't give a shit. What's happened here? Yeah, okay, I asked him to, oh, beautiful. Just some black crap there, because it was leaking there. Let's try it again. Oh, failed. They're just absolute dogs. Up here, very quickly, they did put the window in, which is great, which means the building's secure and I can lock it. So yeah, they put a window in there, which is good. Right, well that's the look around. Upstairs you've seen, there was a big downpour of rain last night, and a little bit of water was coming in from the roof, so I reckon one more good coat of roofing paint could be that. Okay, thank you. So, where do we go now? Okay, as you know, we're rapidly approaching the high season, and the chances of me getting this finished and the staff and the setup and all the procedures that go with it, I think I can't do it. So here's my plan, guys. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna sort of semi-mothball it now for the high season and put my time and efforts into the dive bar. And I'm gonna get jobs done one at a time. For example, the first thing I'm gonna look at is getting that sewage and the water waste nailed. You know, all the water problems nailed, all the plumbing nailed, just the things they were supposed to have done 6 months ago, but I can't really move forward until I've done that. Then I will measure up the seats perfectly and get them made perfectly, so that becomes a feature. The outside needs completely painting. Obviously got to do signage and get that set up as well. In the bar itself, of course, we will need fridges, a point of sale system, as I've mentioned, to fully stock it and everything like that, and repair any small little disasters that come along as we go. Now, I've done my numbers based on what I've done before, and I think that it shouldn't cost, you know, worst case scenario, another $500,000 baht. Gulp, I know, it sounds like good money after bad, and it does feel like that, but what's my choices? I could sell it, but who's going to buy a half-finished building? No, I'm going to dig in. As I say, I will record any sort of work that's done during the next couple of months, you know, so I can put one little video together. Let's call it a prologue next year. And in the meantime, as I say, work at the dive bar, work hard. It is hard work at the moment because obviously there are a lot more guys here, high seasons here, and it's good. No complaints whatsoever. Happy with that. Last of all, I wanted to thank you all for watching. I do apologise it's not finished, but I think you have understood my difficult journey. Now, I have been asked about will I do other videos for walkarounds and stuff like that. To my astonishment, 10,000 people, that's like nearly double of what any other videos got, watched my Soy Chayapoon walk last week or so. So yeah, I'll absolutely try and do something every 2 weeks, a little walk around different soys and give you my thoughts, opinions, and it'll also give me a great excuse to have a drink or two in some of the bars on each of those soys. I'm just gonna, oh, it's not gonna rain again, is it? There we go. Okay, there we go. Thanks again for your patience, and look forward to meeting more of you as time goes by. And it's been brilliant meeting guys pretty much every 2 or 3 days over the last few months who have watched my videos or the stuff Trevor does on his channel as well. So anyway, thanks again.